Hey everybody, TheYo-KaiGuy here. Welcome back to another episode of My Top 5. And today, we're going to be looking at my top 5 rarest video games that I have in my collection. Now keep in mind, rare doesn't usually mean expensive. It just means they're hard to find. Now keep in mind, most of the prices I am listing here are going to be in Canadian dollars, not US dollars. So just keep that in mind. If you do want to look up on eBay, make sure you take a look at when this video was posted, as some of the prices may have gone down or up, depending on how the product has done on eBay. So, before I begin, I want to say that I am doing a giveaway of Yokai Watch Blasters, Red Cat Corpse, and White Dog Squad. Take a look at the previous video. I will link the video in the description down below, so make sure you check that out to get all the details. It's going to be a Canada-US event only, and I will be doing the draw on September 7th. So make sure you comment on that video that you want to take part in this. So make sure you check it out for a description. Anyway, let's begin. First of all, if you guys enjoy these videos, make sure to leave a like, comment, and if you want to, subscribe, as I upload new videos regularly, and I really appreciate you guys doing so. It also shows me that you guys want me to do more of these videos here for you. Sorry guys, I just got over a cold, so that's why I'm a little bit sniffly at the moment. Coming in at number 5, we have Wild Arms 5. Now, the Wild Arms series, as we know, has been dark for some time, and it is a very good series. There's two different versions. There's the 10th Anniversary Edition, and then we have the Standard Edition, which we've got right here is the 10th Anniversary Edition, and it would usually come in a box. And that one, and the one that I have right like that, this one right here, with just the game itself, just the package, and even the manual, would probably be worth at around $60 to $90 Canadian. But there have been some that have gone up, and what I checked recently, I think they've gone up to around $110, $120 for a complete in-box set. So if you do want to pick this up, you can check your local video game store or your just a replay store or a pawn shop. Some of them do sell them for about $60, so they actually do go fetch a pretty penny on at stores. I picked this up for just around $60, so it's pretty good. Coming in at number 4, we have Monster Rancher 4. Now, Monster Rancher has been kind of dark for the past years since the DS era, with Monster Rancher DS being the last game released. Monster Rancher 4, on the other hand, is one of the most expensive Monster Rancher games on the PS2, and quite frankly, it has gained a cult following. Apparently it's really good, reaching at a 8.5 out of 10 on Metacritic with gamers. The game that I have here is complete in box with the manual. If you wanted just the game itself, you'll probably have to pay about $50 to get it. If you want the complete in box version, complete in box, nothing else, you're going to have to pay it around 65 to 70 Canadian dollars to get this thing in around there. So that's what this thing usually sells for in Canada. So if you do want to pick this up, just be prepared to pay some hefty price for it, because it is quite a lot of money. A new copy usually sells for these probably at around $120, $150. So yeah, keep that in mind. This is a very expensive game, but it's also very rare. I actually picked this one up for $65, although the price may go up depending on how rare it is, depending on how many people want it or whatnot. Also, it's a pretty good game. It's not a bad one. I mean, you raise monsters, and you can also put in your CDs, such as music CDs, PS2 games, PS1 games, and you can get different monsters and different results. So it's pretty cool, and I actually like it like that. Next up here we have is Final Fantasy Tactics. This is a tactical RPG from Final Fantasy. There are two versions of this game, with one of them being the Green Label version, Greatest Hits, which usually sells at around $35 Canadian. With the Black Label version, right here, a little bit more pricier, and it sells probably at around 40 to 50 bucks on eBay. This one is it's very good. You can collect different people, sometimes monsters, I believe, and it's ultimately very good. But it has been remade quite a bit with Final Fantasy Tactics: War of the Lions or Lycans, whatever you want to call them. I really don't know how to pronounce it, but I believe that if you want to go back to nostalgia, this one is the one to go for. So yeah, it's a pretty good RPG. I got this one at a restore for just about $5, and I do think that the price will probably go up as time goes on, or they might remaster this game on Nintendo Switch. I don't know, but hey, it's a good game, and I recommend it. Coming in number 2, we have Star Fox 64 3D. Now, Star Fox has been very good in its past years. Unfortunately, on the Wii U, we had Star Fox Zero, which didn't do very well. We've got Star Fox 64 3D, which did very good, or fairly good, and it is no longer in circulation on the 3DS. This game is a remake of the original Star Fox 64. It is a very good space shooter, very good game, and you get to choose your own adventure, so it kind of basically allows you to go back and make certain decisions that if you want to choose a different path or you want to choose a different way, you can do that in this game. It's pretty good. It allows for multiple choices, multiple stories, multiple outcomes. I would recommend picking this one up if you do see it for a cheap price. Of course, the price of this with this one on eBay for a complete in-box copy usually sells for a used one at around $45 to $65. Although a brand new copy, factory sealed, usually costs around $80 to $90. I got this one when it was brand new for about $35, complete in box. Comes with everything in here, as you can see. The manual and all that. So yeah, getting this game, if you do find it for a very cheap price, I recommend picking it up, or you do see it at a garage sale, go ahead and pick this one up. Trust me, you're not going to regret it. It's a good game. I recommend it. Alright, number 1 spot. Now before I hit number 1, I actually have to give a shout out to another game that I am looking for. Is called Suikoden 2 on the PlayStation 1. Now, I don't own Suikoden 2. Now, I can't show you that game because I don't own it, and I can't really show you the box art on it. Anyway, so, coming in at number 1, we have Sola to Robo Red the Hunter and Tail Concerto. Now, both these games are actually the same, but they were made by different companies. Tail Concerto came out first and is likely more rare because it only has 2 or 3 copies available on eBay. But getting the complete in-box copy, I actually managed to pay about $200, and I picked this one up yesterday. Damn, this is a great game. I played it. It's very fun. It was made by Atlas. It had a very limited run because not a lot of people were really into platforming games at the time. That was during the RPG craze. Atlas at the time, as you can see there, was very set on their Shin Megami Tensei, Persona. They're very good, very hard RPGs. So that's the kind of games they were set on. When they made this one, it was more of an attempt to try and create platforming games similar to Super Mario 64, Spyro the Dragon, Crash Bandicoot. It was kind of an attempt to try and integrate their own style of platforming into it, but it didn't sell very well despite critics loving the game. If you do find it at a garage sale for $5, I recommend picking this up. Trust me, you're not going to get a better chance. This game is actually worth, on eBay, selling at around $245 to around $289 for a complete in-box copy. If you just want the game disc itself, it's going to cost you at around $150 to $160. A brand new copy usually sells factory sealed, complete in box, for around $390. That's insane. Although I haven't really been able to find any new copies as of recently, because I think they've just sold out of them, so the only stuff that's available is used. You do find this in stores for around $199. I recommend picking this one up. You're not going to regret it, trust me. That's a good price. Finally, we've got the second one here, Sola to Robo Red The Hunter. I picked this one up off eBay. It's a RPG 2.5D, I believe, with the background being 2D and your character being a 3D character. It did not sell well and was released at the end of the DS's lifespan, making this one of the hardest games to find. It was made by Exceed Games, which is more well known for their Wild Arms series. This game is a RPG mech crawler shoot 'em up. It's a very good RPG and is the spiritual successor to Tail Concerto. This one on eBay usually sells at around about, for a complete in-box copy, usually sells at like $300, $345. For just the game itself, it's going to cost you at around $111 to $129 Canadian dollars, plus shipping and handling. And for a brand new copy, factory sealed, complete in box, will sell you at a whopping $435. I'm dead serious. This one outsells even its predecessor, Tail Concerto, making this one of the rarest DS games of all time. That's it, guys. Once again, if you enjoy these videos, make sure to leave a like, comment, and if you want to, subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.